What's going on, guys? Seth here from Team Union Seth, back as kind of the coach of the Philadelphia Furies. So I'm doing a little thing. I found a little community kind of on Instagram and decided to enter a little tournament that they are having. So the first couple rounds got kind of messed up. This is the, I want to say third round. I got a bye out of the first round. I got a bye out of the first round. I think my second round opponent couldn't play. So this is now the third round. Basically, it's called Generation Wars. So every team picks a generation, and they have to stick with that for the entire tournament. And they can use any mons from that generation, and they can change their team up each round, each game, whatever. So I decided to go with Gen 5. My opponent went with Gen 4. They have brought the Infernape, Weavile, Megalopony, Tangrowth, Gastrodon, and Garchomp. So, I have a Rocky Helmet Tornadus, a specially defensive Amoonguss, a physically defensive Calm-Mind Reuniclus, Choice Scarf Landorus, Therian, Icium Z, Subroost, Kyurem, Black, and a Life Orb Swords Dance Terrakion. So I think I'm just going to lead with my Landorus, as he leads Lopunny. So I do outspeed. I am EV to outspeed Megalopony if it's max speed. So I honestly, he's either going to fake out or he's going to switch. Now let me see how much fake out is going to do to my Landorus. So this is more of a like an impromptu kind of thing. I did prep pretty well for this. I did EV and do all kinds of stuff to see if I could. To see how well we can do, because I do want to win. I really do. Let's see. Fake out. Fake out is doing 15 to 18%. That's fine. That's not a huge chunk of damage. So I'm just going to U-turn. See, the fake out does the correct amount of damage. Now, do I want to reveal that I'm Scarfed? I mean, it couldn't hurt. I'm just gonna U-turn out. I'm gonna predict like an Ice Punch. Probably. I go on a Reuniclus, which is actually what I think I'm gonna do. We are physically defensive, and there it is. We see the Ice Punch. So it does nothing. We get some lefties recovery. At this point, it switches probably Weavile, or Gastrodon. Weavile or Gastrodon. I don't really have a Weavile switch in. I'm actually going to Focus Blast, predicting the Weavile. There's a Weavile. Can we hit? Can we land? Please tell me we landed. Yes! We landed. We take out the Weavile. Oh, that's huge. That is huge. Turn 3, we take out the Weavile. There is the Tangrowth. Tangrowth can't do anything to stop me from Calm Minding. Tangrowth can't do anything to stop me from Calm Minding. That's what I'm going to do. There's no reason not to Calm Mind. There's a knockoff. We lose our lefties, but that's fine. Like, we see a knock. I'm going to recover. Like, he can't, he gets set up with something like with Infernape or with Chomp, but he can't Toxic me, he can't Leech Seed me. This thing's probably Assault Vest. Seeing the knockoff, it's probably Assault Vest. It could, it doesn't have to be, but it probably is. Just thinking about it. Oh, I'm in such a good position. So he goes for another knockoff. I go for the recover. I should Calm Mind again. There's no reason to. Like, there's the Garchomp. How much are we doing to a defensive Chomp? Reuniclus, custom set, +2 special attack to a Garchomp. Let's just say you're max HP. Just for the... I mean, even if you're max defense, Impish, we 3 a KO with Psyshock, but you're not doing much back to me. I'm just gonna Psyshock. There's a Z. It does a lot of damage, but we get off a good chunk as well. At this point, I'm just going to recover. So we see Z on the Garchomp. Z Dragon move, probably Outrage. Probably Outrage. Z Dragon. So, I mean, Outrage is going to do a lot. Outrage knocks me out. That's what he wants to go for. Honestly, without Regenerator, Reuniclus doesn't have as much. There's an Earthquake, and that knocks me out. Okay. Damn, I should have just recovered. I should have recovered instead of going for Psyshock. So I can bring in Terrakion and put on a lot of pressure. How much is a +2? How much is a +2 close combat doing to a physically defensive Gastrodon? Does that have a chance to knock out? +1. Yeah, we kill with that. Honestly, that's so risky, though. That's so risky. That's so risky. I don't. That's but they again. Terrakion doesn't do a whole lot. I'm gonna go on Terrakion. I could close combat and kill this thing. Wait, hold on. Does 2 close combats kill? Yeah, we kill Gastrodon with 2 close combats. What am I doing? How about a Tangrowth? Let's say OU Assault Vest is also 2 KO'd. Everything's 2 KO'd. There's no reason not to close combat. That takes a ton of damage. I mean, what's he gonna be, Scarfed? I don't even think a Scarfed Gastrodon. Yeah, it doesn't even outspeed me. Oh, if I had Swords Danced. Oh, well, I mean, the Infernape's a speed tie, and Lopunny still outspeeds me, but that would have been insane. But it was just too risky of a move, so we get rid of the Gastrodon, which is really, really nice. Really nice for his team. Amoonguss takes care of Tangrowth, if he decides to switch that in. Amoonguss takes care of the Tangrowth. There's the Infernape. We're prepared for that with our Tornadus. There's a Mach Punch. Takes some Rocky Helmet damage. Now I can Air Slash, but I don't think he's going to want to stay in for that, so I'm just going to U-turn. There's an Overheat. So he's mixed. And at this point, I'm just going to go into Landorus. And I'm free to fire off an EQ. I'm free to fire off an EQ. But I'm actually just going to U-turn, because, yeah, he's going to switch into Tangrowth. So I'm actually going to go into Kyurem now. How much is the knockoff from an Assault Vest Tangrowth going to do to my Kyurem? It doesn't break the sub. I'm free to go into Kyurem and sub up. Free to go into Kyurem and sub up. There's the 8. We get the sub. We get Earth Power. Mach Punch breaks the sub, but we Earth Power and get rid of the Infernape. We saw the Life Orb. I didn't notice that earlier, but I'm glad I did now. Life Orb on 8. There's the Lopunny. I'm actually going to go into Tornadus first to get the Rocky Helmet damage. Ooh, it just goes for Ice Punch right off the bat. Takes some Rocky Helmet. At this point, I think Tornadus has served its purpose. I don't think there's a huge need anymore. So I'm just going to Air Slash. There's another Ice Punch. Knocks us out. Takes some more Rocky Helmet. Now we know we outspeed with the Landorus. Yeah, we know we outspeed with Landorus. So we get the Intimidate off. And how much is Superpower going to do to the Tangrowth? Superpower does a decent chunk. He's going to get up. He's going to be at about 90%. Excuse me. When he comes in. Like, Terrakion's still good. That's the thing. Like, I don't want to sack anything off here. If I had to sack anything off, it'd probably be Kyurem. So I'm just going to U-turn. And I'm pretty free to go into Kyurem. There's another Ice Punch. Does nothing. Let's say a -2. Lopunny. Mega Lopunny. With Ice Punch. Ice Punch. Let's say you're -1, and then another Intimidate. 55 to 66. We're living. I'm just going to go back into Landorus, taking like a Drain Punch or something. HJK, we eat it up. High Jump Kick. So at this point, I'm just going to Earthquake. At this point, I'm going to Earthquake. Okay, so there's the Tangrowth. That was expected. However, I do have a Moongus, and I know a Moongus can live any hit from Lopunny if I need to, so Moongus is 100% my switch. And yeah, Sludge Bomb is just my play. HP Fire, we're specially defensive, we live that. Sludge Bomb does a lot to him. That's definitely Assault Vest. That's definitely Assault Vest. Tangrowth. Yeah, that's Assault Vest. That's 100% Assault Vested. I'm actually going to switch out, predicting another HP Fire. I'm going to go Kyurem. Here's the Chomp. I'm going to let this thing kill me. Yeah, I'm just going to Ice Beam. Try to kill this thing. There's an Outrage. It's fine. I'm perfectly free to go into Landorus. Let me just make sure. I'm just going to make sure that an EQ kills him. I'm pretty sure it does. I don't see why it wouldn't. Offensive Swords Dance. Yes, Earthquake absolutely kills him. We outspeed. Get off this Earthquake. Knock him out. That's really, really nice. So we have everything we need pretty much to take this thing out. Let me see how much we're doing. Moongus versus the Lopunny. I mean, this is an easy switch. It's a very predictable switch. We're getting Black Sludge. We're going to be doing more with Sludge Bomb than he's going to be doing with the Earthquake. I remember we outspeed with Landorus. He's not going to want to switch in. I just keep Sludge Bombing here. Because at this point, yeah, we get the poison anyway. So at this point, I just let a Moongus die. Go for a Spore, why not? Die to the Ice Punch. And we get into Landorus, we outspeed, we EQ, and win the match. Alright, so good game to my opponent. That is, I guess, round 3. Round 1 for me, but that's round 3 in the Generation Wars. So, cool stuff. Good game again to my opponent. I felt like I played pretty well. I had control the whole time. I made good predictions. So yeah, I was definitely on top of my prediction game. So we're moving on to the next round. There's a winner's bracket and there's a loser's bracket. So we're moving up in the winner's bracket. It is double elimination, so even if we lose a match, it's not it's not the worst thing. It's not a huge deal. But yeah, so we're moving on to the winner's bracket. I still have Gen 5 to work with, but I don't have to stick to this team. So I can definitely change up my team. So yeah, you guys will definitely see a new team for the next battle. But I'm moving on. We'll see what happens. I hope you guys enjoyed this little kind of extra thing other than league stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. If you think you'd want to see like more tournaments like this and stuff like that. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.